and I'm back again with another video. Yeah, I have not been sticking to my word when I said that I want to be posting 2 times a week, but it was really because I had some stuff going on and I just kind of didn't have time, and then I broke my camera. So we had to wait for us to get a new one, and we got a new one on Mackenzie's birthday. This is actually Mackenzie's camera. But yeah, because we have like several cameras. My dad just won't let me use them. They're actually sitting up there now. But yeah, I know I'm in like a different setting. I'm trying to like get better with this whole editing, all this different type of stuff. Anyways, yeah, so today's story time, as y'all can tell by the title, is going to be when I started my period. In this video, you're going to find that I was like a very strange little girl when I actually started my period, which was not that long ago. But yeah, but without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into the video. Okay, so basically, when I started my period, it was last year, it was December 17th on 2017. It was December 17th, 2017. So it was like around this time when I started my period. Yeah, it was. So, on the 16th, which was a Sunday, I had like before me starting my period, like all my friends had their period, and I just like really wanted mine like super bad. Like I used to like pray. Like what child do you know prays to God for their period? I was that little girl. I would just be like, Lord, can you please let me be on my period? Like I'll just like pray for that type of stuff. Like I legit prayed to God that I had my period. Anyway, so I just remember telling my mama that I had really wanted it. Okay, so my mom would always like tell me, it's not what you think, it's not what you think. So yeah, I was sitting on the couch on the 16th, which was a Sunday, and I was watching My Little Pony. And so, if y'all don't know, My Little Pony is like these like ponies that are like friends and all that crap. So, I was watching the season where Applejack's sister hadn't got her cutie mark yet, and like everybody in her class got her cutie mark. Like the cutie mark was basically like their talents. Yeah. So everybody had got their cutie mark, and she was the only one that hadn't got it. And she was just like upset that she hadn't got hers, and she really wanted it. And that's how I felt about my period. And I was like, that is exactly how I am with my period. So like that day was like perfectly fine. It was good. It was like nothing. I didn't have any symptoms or anything. Okay, now my choker was on backwards. Yeah, but anyway, so the next day I woke up and like everything felt normal except like everything was good. Everything felt normal except like I just felt, I don't know, like it just, my stomach felt like something was missing. Like something like had honestly came out of it. Like something, and it still feels like that today. Like every time I start my period, I just feel like something is missing. But anyways, I just felt like something was missing. And like every time I wake up in the morning, I go straight to the bathroom and pee. So like I never turn, like when I wake up in the morning, I'm still like tired and I like stuff dark. Like I sleep with my light off. I don't have no light on in my room when I sleep. I like it dark. So it was dark in the bathroom, and like I just kind of like closed the door, and like I'm sitting on the toilet like this, but it's dark. So I just like, yeah, Mackenzie decides to come in there, turn on the light, and she goes back into her room. And I'm like, what was the point of you turning on the light? And so like I kind of like get up to like wipe, and then I look down, and like it's like this brownish stuff in my underwear. And I'm like, did I poop on myself? Like, I really thought I had like, I mean, I never did that before, but I'm saying like maybe it was an accident, because like my period didn't like come to my mind, because I don't know, it just didn't occur to me that it could have been my period. You know what I'm saying? So like it just wasn't like, oh my God, I'm on my period. First off, the reason why I don't think it was is because this was brown. Like I thought when your period comes, it's supposed to be red, but like when it first started, it's gonna be like a little brown. Like, so anyways, I look at it and I'm like, okay, maybe I just pooped on myself, or maybe I didn't wipe good or something like that. Yeah. So my mom's a nurse. Not saying that like that means anything, but I'm just saying like that's the reason like I was like maybe she knows what this is, what's going on with my body. So I run to her and I'm like, hey mom, look at this. So I show her and she was like, maybe it's your period. And I'm like, my period, it's on, it's finally on, like for real? She was like, maybe, just take pads to school just in case. And I'm like, oh, okay, So I was like, yeah. So I was like, okay. So I grabbed like 2 pads and like I didn't have any on my own. So these were my mom's and like they were really big because me and my mom are like 2 different sizes. Like she's thicker, way thicker, and she's short and I'm tall and I'm skinny. And so she was like, yeah, so I grabbed hers or whatever, and I grabbed like 2 of them. Yeah. So I had left the house for the bus or whatever, and like nothing happened. Nothing at all happened, for real. So when I got to school, I might have told y'all this in my other videos, but when we used to get off the bus, it used to be this hill, and I used to like always like have my headphones in and like walk down the hill or whatever. So I was walking down the hill and like everything was fine. Like I didn't feel anything, but by this time like my mind was like totally off of it. Like I wasn't even thinking about my period anymore. It was like off of it. Like none of that was in my head. And so I go to the bleachers and I'm walking, and I sit down and like I take this breath in and it's like a relief, kind of like I'm like sitting down. It's like, and like as soon as I did that, all I felt was blurp. I was like, are you okay down there? Are you good, sis? Because I was like, what the world is happening? I was like, oh my God, did I just pee on myself? I thought I peed on myself. But then I just remember like, oh my God, my period time. Ooh. So I'm just like sitting there kind of like all awkward, like with my legs kind of closed, because I'm thinking like everybody knows. Like in my head I was like, oh my God, everybody heard it. Because like you didn't hear it, I didn't hear it, but I felt it. It felt like a blurp kind of sound. It felt like water running out of my freaking pants. And I was like, oh Jesus Christ, oh God. I was scared to get up because I thought I had messed in my clothes, because the way it felt kind of felt heavy like. So I was like, this cannot be happening to me right now. This cannot be happening, okay? And then I just was like, I seen my friend come in and she's walking towards me and I'm like, can you come on? Like, I'm having an emergency here. Like, step it up, sis. Walk a little bit faster. So she's still walking slow. She's like, what? I'm like, come on. Come on. Nah. So she comes to me and we wait till the bell ring to get up, because like I said, I was scared to get up because I thought I had messed up my clothes already, but I didn't mess up my clothes. I just was over exaggerating. So I'm still sitting there and here she comes and she's like, what? And I was like, I think I started my period. She was like, okay, do you have pads? And I'm like, yeah, but like I can't use those. They're too big. And so she's like, okay, well, so we just wait till the bell rings, and like as soon as the bell ring, like I just remember getting up, like shooting to the bathroom. Like I like shot to the bathroom as fast as I could. And she was like, are you okay in there? And I was like, no. And I just remember like looking down and there was blood, and I was like, oh God, this is not what I thought it would be. This is like not where so like I said, the pads were too big, so I had to like call my cousin in there, and I'm like, she had already started. Like me and her like about the same time. She's just a little shorter than me. So I was like, hey, can I borrow some of your pads? She's like, yeah, sure. So she goes and get them. She goes and gets her pads, and she brings me like 2 of them. And I'm like, thanks. And I put it on, and like I used my friend's phone, because at the time I think I had like, I was using one of my backup phones. Fun fact, I had like a lot of backup phones that I use when I get my phone taken. That's not good, but yeah. So I think at the time I was using one of my backup phones, which didn't have data on it, so I had to use my friend's phone. And I was like, actually no, that ain't what happened. That is not what happened. I left my phone out there on the bleachers, and so I had told her, can she bring me her, like she had brought her phone in the bathroom. I'm like, hey, can I use your phone? She's like, yeah. And so I called my mom and I'm like, I started my period. She was like, okay, put a pad on. And I'm like, you really gonna tell me to put a pad on? I'm bleeding down there, and you gonna tell me to put a pad? Take me to the emergency room. Call my doctor. Like, something's going on. Sis down there is not acting right. Like, she is like, nah, she like just didn't care. Like she like put a pad on, and I'm just like, what? No. But I was over exaggerating, cause yeah. So I just was kind of like, I was like, okay. So I hang up the phone with her because she had me mad because she would not come and pick me up. I thought this was like I had to be checked out type of situation. Like I thought that this was like a dying situation, that like I had to leave school because everybody knew. So I get out on the bleachers and like I'm just freaking out, and like it wasn't even that serious. And like the whole day I just remember like going and checking. And like I just remember going to the bathroom and like just making sure that like I didn't mess up my clothes or anything. And I didn't mess up my clothes, but I was just so ready to get home. Like I was just so ready to get home. Yeah, so when I got home, it wasn't that big of a deal. My mom, like, she called everybody. She told my she told my dad. First of all, I did not want my dad to know that I was on my period. Like, I did not want him to know that. She told him, and like she told my aunt, she told my grandma. I'm like, well, just tell America. Oh, hello, Carly's on her period. Like, dang, just call everybody then. Might as well just tell these people my business. So that same night, I had to go to my grandma's house, and my grandma was like, oh, so you started your period, and da-da-da-da, and I was like, yeah, da-da, and I was just, everybody thought I heard a knock. I was like, bro, because I'm downstairs, and I'm like right by the front door, and I thought somebody was knocking, but they're not. So yeah, so that was when I first started my period. Now for this video, it's gonna be like long as freak, but who cares? I don't. So now for my most embarrassing period story time. Okay, this is when I was at, this happened in my new school, and it was during homecoming week. So it was during homecoming week, and it was on a Monday when I started my period, but that Monday we didn't have school. And like my period usually stays on like for a week, like 5 days, and then like it goes off. Not a week, but like 5 days, and then it goes off. So yeah, so it started that Monday, and we didn't have school that Monday, but we had school that Tuesday. So I think it was a Thursday. Yeah, it was a Thursday, right before the homecoming dance, because the homecoming dance was on a Friday. I'm sorry, y'all, the camera had went off or whatever, so I had to, because it said it was getting too hot. But yeah, so it was, like I said, it was on a freaking, yeah, so that Thursday I was sitting there, and like I was like so sad. Like anytime my period comes on, I'm like really sad. Like when it's about to come on and when it's on, like I just get real depressed and sad. Like anybody that seen me that week, I bet y'all like probably didn't even know, because like I always like smile and like laugh it off, like ha ha hee hee da da da. But like I was really depressed. I was like, I did not even want to be at school because it just was, I was depressed. But I had started crying in the classroom for some reason. I don't even know what I was crying for. I'm a crybaby, but like I said, like when my period's on, I get like really sad and depressed and all that. So I was crying, and she let me go out in the hallway to get some fresh air. Not only was I crying because my period was on, but I was sick. That's what I forgot to mention. I was sick during homecoming week. I was like, my stomach just was like, nah, no. My stomach was hurting, my period was on, and I just like, but my stomach wasn't hurting because of my period. It was just hurting. Like everybody during homecoming week was sick. People would throw it up, and like that Monday, I really felt like I was about to throw up. Like it was like, oh yeah, nah. So I was sick that week. So then I just went out to the hallway. I was like crying because my stomach was hurting. I didn't feel good. I wanted to go home, and yeah. So what happened? Oh, I was in the hallway, and yeah. So she told us to go back in the classroom because we were. She told us to go back in the classroom for some reason because they were doing something. And so we go back in the classroom, and I get on my phone, and I'm like laying sideways. And like while I'm laying sideways, I'm just watching this video because I like watch funny videos when I'm not feeling good. Sometimes I watch my own videos, and I'm like, girl, you was crazy. But yeah. And so like I was like watching some video, and I'm like laying sideways, and like all I feel was like this running, but it didn't stop. It just like was kept going. Like it'll go, then stop a second, go, then stop a second. I'm like, Lord. So I sat up, and I felt the back of my pants, and it was like mushy, like, and so I did like this, and like it was kind of like a red tint on my hand, and I was like, oh my goodness, goodness gracious, come on now, come on, really, are you serious? So that's Morgan, but stop, you're distracting me. Stop, go away. Anyways, so I touched the back of my pants, and it's like a red tan. I'm like, oh my freaking gosh, my butt is... I was like, dang, I messed up my clothes. So I get up, and like, on this Thursday, we were supposed to be, I was supposed to be staying after school to watch the whole high school do their little cheer thingy. Y'all don't know what that is, but that's for another video. But yeah, so our class colors were green. So I had on a green shirt, but it was like meant to be tucked in. It was like meant to be like tucked in. And I didn't have it tucked in because, no, I had it tucked in because it was meant to be tucked in. So I go ask my teacher, can I go to the bathroom? So I kind of like leave the room with my hands behind my back, like hoping, praying that nobody like seeing this like red spot on the back of my pants. First off, my pants were like, they were dark, so, but yeah. If y'all ever had like a black sheet of paper or anything black, and like y'all drew on it with a red marker, and you can still kind of see like the red tint, like it's hard to see it, but you can still see there is like red on there. So that's how the back of my pants was. So I get in there, and it's like this big freaking spot of red on the back of my pants, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you serious? And at this time, I had a little crush, right? Had a little crush, and he went to go to my new school. So I was like, dang, are you, no. And then I had to stay after school because I had already told my mom that like I'm staying after school. And she was like, that's cool because I had something to do anyways. And I was like, yeah, okay. So I'm staying after school, and I got this big red spot on the back of my pants. So I had to like untuck my shirt and like pull it down, and like it was not even meant to be like that. And so I just kind of looked a hot mess because my shirt wasn't supposed to be like that. And so I went to the bathroom just to see like if I had something on the back of my pants. I didn't grab any pads or anything. So I didn't have any pads or anything when I went to the bathroom. So I had to go back to the classroom with my shirt back. And I'm like, hey, can I go to the bathroom again? Because I told her that it was like kind of like a girl thing going on. And she was like, yeah, okay. So I grabbed it, and I'm like trying to like sneak the pads. Like I didn't have my purse. I didn't have anything. Like I was just like so prepared on homecoming week. I don't know what was wrong with me. Like I said, I was sick, and my mom probably was like somewhere else. So I like was trying to like sneak the pads and my underwear into my pants. Like it was just like crazy, and like the shirt was like super tight, so you could obviously tell I had something right there. Like it wasn't like I had my purse and I snuck out. Like no, you could tell that it was something in my pants, and I was trying to hide it. So like I shoot out the classroom, I go to the bathroom, and I'm like, it was so embarrassing. It was so, no, this is not even the embarrassing part. I'm gonna tell y'all the embarrassing part. So that's what happened. And so I just like changed, and I'm like in the bathroom like trying to scrub the red stuff off, which is making it worse because that was just like the dumbest move ever. Like so I put like soap and water on the little tissue thing, and I'm like trying to like scrub the back of my pants to get it off, and like obviously it's not gonna come off. Like it was just making it worse, and it made the like spot a lot bigger. So obviously, if anybody like came up behind me or something, you could obviously tell that I had like this white, yeah. But you could tell that I had like this wet, reddish tint spots to the back of my pants, and I was just like, Jesus Christ, come on. Please, please. So I didn't have a change of pants, but I have a change of underwear and something else. Yeah, change of underwear. So I changed all that, and I went back to the classroom, and I told my friend, and she had said something stupid, and I got an attitude with her, and she was like, she like screamed it. She's like, it's not my fault you're on your period. And like I look at her, because everybody's at this point is looking at me, and I'm like, thanks. Thanks. Now everybody knows I'm on my period. I've already messed up my clothes. I'm already going through it. Like, I was already crying. I'm already not feeling good. My stomach's hurting. And here you go. And you're going to tell everybody I'm on my period. You know this class can't keep a secret. You know they're going to go out and probably tell the whole world. I was just like, take it back, Carly. Take it back. Because I just was like, I was about to like say some things that were just not so nice. I was about to call her some names that just were not so nice. I was just like, take it back. Take it back. Take a breather. It don't even take all that. Just calm down. Pipe down. Bring your 10 to a 2. 10 2. 10 2. I'm saying. I just went and sat down and all of that. And so I just was like, yeah. So like the whole class, like somebody came up to me and they were like, are you okay? Girl, I'm fine. Like, leave me alone. Get in my face. Please. Thank you. So I had to stay after school. And yeah, when my mama came to get me after school, I was so happy. I was so ready to go home and change, get in the shower, and like just like cry myself to sleep because this was just horrible. Like this was just like, oh no. So my mom came to pick me up and I was like really happy because I was like so ready to go. So ready to go. Because my pants were messed up. And I'm pretty sure like nobody noticed it. I was like the only one who noticed it. I think my best friend seen it because I like told her. But like everybody probably didn't notice it because like I like kept pulling my shirt over my butt. Like so nobody would see it. My worst fear was me sitting down and like it soaking through my shirt. Because my shirt was like a dark green. But at the same time, it was like this color green, but at the same time, I still didn't like want anybody to like know. So I was like still kind of, yeah. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry that my camera kept going off. Like I said, this is a new camera. I'm still learning how to work it or whatever. But yeah, I hope y'all like this video. Please give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And I'll see y'all guys in my next video, which might be tomorrow. Hint, hint. Trying to do a prank. Bye.